Hello, guys. Hope everyone is doing great. So, today we are here with one more important and most asked interview question, that is how to create an immutable class with mutable fields. So, to answer that, firstly, there are four rules or laws, you can say, which we need to follow to while or which you need to keep in mind while creating the immutable class. So, the first one is don't provide setter methods, method that can modify objects or references. So why we don't need to provide setters, as setter methods are meant to change the state of an object, and that is what we prevent here. Second rule or second point to remember is make all fields final and private. By doing that, what happens is we actually increases the immutability here. Fields declared private will not be accessible outside the class, and making them final will ensure that even accidentally we don't change them. Okay, so the third thing is don't allow subclasses to override methods. What is the third one? Don't allow subclasses to override method. The simplest way to do this is to declare the class as final, as final classes cannot be extended. And the fourth one is the most important one, which is even more important, like whenever we have immutable instance variables. So when we have an immutable instance variables inside an immutable class, special care should be taken. We need to identify them and return new objects with content copied for all mutable objects. Okay, so these are the four important things that we need to do. And one more sophisticated approach is to make the constructor private and construct instances in a factory methods. So these are the four most important points that we need to keep in mind while creating the immutable class. So now let us create a immutable class. So let us name it as immutable example. Okay, we have already have a class. Okay, with me custom immutable. Okay, finish it. Firstly, we need to have this class as final so that no class can extend this. Then we need to have private final variables. Like let me take string name. Sorry, second is private final integer id. The third one, let me take private date, which is an immutable dob. Okay, let me import it util. So let me, what we have to do, we first need to generate constructor using the fields. Okay, let us create a constructor using all the fields. Then what we can do, we need to have only getters, not setters. So generate getters and setters. Okay, select all, select getters, generate. So we got all the getters here. So we have followed all the four things what we have talked earlier. So now let us see what we can, how we can do that, how we can verify whether we have created the object correctly or not. Okay, so let me copy this immutable class. So inside main method, some immutable equals to new, some immutable of, we have name first, let us first name, id 1 and date. Okay, so let us sys out, let us print this. Oh, okay, sorry. Let us have a override toString method as well. ToString, yeah, generate, save. So now let us rerun this. So if you see, we are printing this. Now let us try to change the date. What will happen? Dot get dob dot set date of, let us take 17. And now let us try to print object, immutable object, custom immutable object. Run. So now if you see here, the date got changed. So this is a mutable field, so it can be changed. So what we need to do here we have to make a small change. New date of dob dot get time. So now let us run and see what will happen. So now see, even though we have changed the date didn't change. So this is how we can attain immutability of a class, even though there are mutable references or variables, whatever you want to call, you can call. So here date is an mutable object, but while returning it, we have copied the content instead of directly returning the object. Okay, so this is how we can create an immutable class while uh, having mutable objects. So there are other things that like we can add the answer, like benefits of making a class immutable, like are simple to construct, test and use, like always failure, automaticity. There are other things like we get a lot of benefits here using sorry, immutable class. And if at all the question interviewer asks, are there any uh, immutable class that you know in Java? So you can, everyone will say string. Yes, string is an immutable class. All the wrapper classes like integer, long, double are immutable classes. And you can Java like if you have used UUID class, which is there in Java.util package, even that is a immutable class. All enums ideally they should be. Stack trace element is also an immutable class. So this is how we can achieve, how we can create immutability in Java.
Why do we ask our viewers or subscribers to share our videos? The reason for starting this channel was to share real-time interview experiences. A few years back, when we were trying to switch our company, we were not finding out a perfect answer, like what is the interview process at a respective company, or what kind of like interview questions we may encounter in the interview at that company, or how much salary we can expect there, like how much we can say, like what we can expect there. So we were not finding it on any site, even on the sites like Glassdoor we were not able to find the complete picture there. So we have started this channel, and why we ask you to share is, and we believe that there are many other like us who want to know like similar kind of things. So if you share this video somewhere, someone will get an idea on the interview process or type of questions they are going to encounter in the interview, and how much salary they can expect there. So that is the reason we ask you to share our videos.